So I just finished recording the video and I figured I should put this little disclaimer here before we get started. All the footage you're going to see in this video is recorded by me, but it's from the mission that id Software actually showed off at either QuakeCon or E3. I don't quite remember. So it's not new footage. It's not like anything you haven't seen before, so I wanted to make that a point. And I'm also not going to talk about any real details surrounding the story, so don't worry about that whatsoever. If you haven't beaten the game yet, you can still watch this video. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
What's up, guys? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day today because, you know, I'm kind of excited, dude. A lot of people asked me to make a review or whatever on Doom Eternal and give my impressions on the game because I put out a community post saying that I did beat the campaign, and, well, a lot of you guys seemed interested in this, so I figured we would just do a quick video here today. I don't know how long it's going to turn out because I didn't take any notes. I didn't script anything. I figured we would just sit back, relax, and talk about Doom Eternal and my overall impressions of the game after beating the campaign. Now, I was pretty hyped up about this game. I think it's pretty safe to say. You know, the 6 or 7 videos I've made on this game in the past 2 months, I think, kind of speak for that. I was very hyped. I was a big fan of Doom 2016. It's the game I kind of got myself inaugurated into PC gaming with, and I just overall love it. I use it for gameplay footage all the time. So I was very, very excited when id Software said they were releasing this sequel. I've been patiently waiting. I had my collector's edition pre-ordered for almost a year at this point, and the game is finally here. I beat the campaign, and all I can say, man, is this is what a video game sequel should be. They took Doom 2016 and made this game better in every single way imaginable, and I'm not just saying that, dude. Like, I really love this game. It makes Doom 2016 look like a last-gen experience. Like, Doom Eternal, to me, feels like a next-gen game. There is so much depth to the combat. The graphics are absolutely amazing. The overall feel of the game, too, is just next level. The amount of fluidity in the movement and combat is just absolutely insane, and I enjoyed every single minute of this game. So first off, let's go ahead and talk about the story here, which is something I was not really expecting much from, but I feel like they actually did a pretty damn good job. So like I said, it took me about 12 hours to beat the campaign. It may take you a little bit longer than that, maybe towards 15 hours if you're playing on a higher difficulty. I did beat the campaign on normal, and I thought it was just the perfect length, in my opinion. Like, for first-person shooter campaigns, you don't really want them to be too long. You want them to be kind of on the short side and just packed full of memorable moments, and I feel like Doom Eternal just did a fantastic job with that. Like, even the cutscenes, which I was kind of like, I don't really want too many cutscenes in this game, but I've got to say, dude, they're all in engine, so, you know, you're getting that higher frame rate, which I appreciate greatly, and at the same time, they are just badass moments. Like, they are cool. They're moments you want to actually watch. It's not like dialogue sequences or anything like that, so I think there's a perfect balance of story and gameplay in this game, and honestly, the story did interest me. Like, I feel like I'm going to go and invest some time and find out what exactly was going on here and look at kind of some of the background info, and I can definitely see where they're going to probably look to add content for the 2 campaign expansions they already have planned for this game in the Season Pass, which is really exciting news in my opinion. But overall, the story, I felt like it was really well done, perfect campaign length, and there's a lot of replayability to be had there because of the gameplay, which I feel like we should go ahead and talk about now, because let's face it, everybody is buying Doom for the gameplay, and they completely killed it here. Like, the weapons all feel really unique. They all feel really useful too. Like, it's not like Doom 2016 where you could walk into every single arena with a super shotgun and just blast your way through doing the occasional glory kill to get some more health. You actually want to use all the different weapons in this game because each of the demons is set up this time to where they have distinct weaknesses towards certain weapons, and the way the game is set up too is you are completely flooded with demons in the arena. Like, you can barely move without encountering one. So you are forced almost to take advantage of these different weaknesses, and that involves switching weapons very frequently in order to kill them quickly and execute that glory kill, get some more health, maybe chainsaw one of the cannon fodder enemies to get some more ammo, because on top of all these different demons just being packed into these arenas, they hit harder, you're gonna die faster. Like, that's something too that I feel like a lot of people aren't really saying, but at the same time, I really felt it, is this game is hard, dude. It's not as easy as Doom 2016. You are gonna get your ass beat if you are not constantly paying attention, you're not constantly moving, you know. You can't just passively shoot at enemies anymore and wait for the occasional glory kill to pop up, fully heal yourself, get some more ammo. No, you are going to die and die over and over again. And I feel like that's an improvement, honestly, because when you're in the middle of those arena fights, it feels like you were sweating, dude. You were using every single ability you have. You feel like you're just taking advantage of the knowledge you have of the game, and it feels like an accomplishment when you get through one of those really long arenas, because that's something too that I noticed is in Doom 2016, you would kind of clear out an arena pretty quickly. I feel like Doom Eternal, the arenas last a lot longer, so there are times you'll be in an arena for like 10 or 15 minutes just killing wave after wave after wave, and it can get a little bit sweaty, dude. Like, at the end, you're gonna be like, oh my god, dude, I need a breather. And the way they have it set up, which I think is really well done, is in between the different arenas, there's like 2 or 3 minutes, I would say, of maybe platforming or light puzzle solving, just to kind of give you a little bit of a cushion in between the different arenas to kind of space it out a little bit, so you know you're not just having a constant rush of adrenaline for like the 40-minute missions. And these missions are much longer than 2016, so I feel like that's really well done. The traversal mechanics, you know, people were bitching about the swinging on the different bars and everything like that, or the wall climbing. I think it's really well done. It's really fun to do. I feel like the platforming sections of the game are enjoyable all on their own, which, you know, a lot of people were very cautious about, like, oh my god, they're adding platforming to my Doom. What the fuck is this? But I feel like it's really well done. There's a ton of secrets to find. You want to explore the different areas because there's a lot of hidden lore you can find, and the environments are also really interesting too to look at. Like, there's some scenes you just want to stop and go like, holy shit, that looks so badass, and just take like a screenshot or something. But I feel like they did a really good job of spacing out the different arenas. Now, also something I noticed too in terms of gameplay is your ammo capacity is way down. Like, I'm talking like half the ammo capacity. For instance, in Doom 2016, you could hold like 40 shotgun shells at a time once you fully upgraded your ammo capacity, but in Doom Eternal, you can only hold 24 with all the upgrades. So, you know, you do have to worry about ammo management a little bit more. You can't just rely on one weapon. So that's what I mean. Like, you have to constantly stay swapping weapons. You can't just rely on one, which I think adds a lot more depth to the gameplay and adds a lot more of a skill ceiling, I guess you could say, and changes the way you approach different arenas depending on what type of ammo can be found abundantly in those arenas. Now, I don't really want to do the stereotype like, oh my god, this game is the Dark Souls of whatever, but I do kind of feel like there is that element of, you know, you go into an arena, you might get your ass beat a couple times, but you start to learn like how the arena flows, how you should move around it, how you should handle enemies, what enemies you should pick off first, what enemy spawns after you kill these certain enemies, and which guns ammo you should preserve to deal with maybe a later challenge. And I do feel like there is kind of that like rinse and repeat kind of mentality to where you learn an arena, and then once you figure it out, you can just go in and completely dominate, dude. Like, you feel like a motherfucking badass when you know what to expect in these arenas. And that to me adds a lot of replayability, because in Doom 2016, like I said, you can kind of take the same strategy, load the super shotgun, load the Gauss cannon, and you're probably going to be fine. This time around, not so much, and you do have to learn how the different arenas flow, and there is a ton of variety. Like, some of the arenas are very, very tight. Like, you can barely even move. Some of them have the environmental hazards and things like that, which slow you down. Maybe there's, like, these fireballs being shot out at you. There's, like, flames that'll shoot out of the ground. I don't know. It just feels like each arena is very distinct, and something really cool they did within the missions, which I personally really liked, is they gave you the ability to fast travel to certain parts of the mission. So maybe you're hunting down the secrets in the game after you beat it, or you just want to go back and play one part of the mission and do a certain arena. You can go and fast travel to those parts, so you don't have to play through like the first 30 minutes of a mission if you only want to play the last 10 minutes. So to me, that's really cool, especially, you know, for me who wants to record gameplay, because I can go right to the part I want to record and, you know, not have to sit through everything else. So just kind of a little quality of life thing they added, which I really appreciate. There's a ton of customization too. Like, you can unlock a bunch of skins by playing either the campaign campaign or the multiplayer. Both counts towards the free battle pass they give you, which a lot of people were freaking out. Oh my god, there's going to be microtransactions. There's none. There's no microtransactions whatsoever. You earn everything through gameplay. You know, you get XP for playing the campaign and the multiplayer, so you never have to touch multiplayer if you don't want to, which the multiplayer to me is nothing really that special. I played a little bit of it, but it's not really something I see myself going back to too often. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me as I play more, but to me it's nothing really that special. But if you like it, that's great. But I think the campaign is why we're all here. Now, before you guys call me a Bethesda shill or whatever, because you know I'm just blowing smoke up its ass, bro. Like, I love this game. I don't think I could stress that enough. Like, I cannot wait to go and play my second playthrough. I'm already halfway through it. So, you know, I love this game, but there is one thing I fucking hate. And I swear to God, Bethesda, id, whoever's watching this, please, for the love of God, I am not alone. I have seen so many people in my Discord server say the same thing, in the comment section on my community post, in the comment sections of other people's YouTube videos. This is a problem. The Marauder, it is an enemy type in this game that completely contradicts every single thing this game encourages you to do. Like I mentioned before, it's all about fast movement, learning the layout of the arenas, finding ways to traverse it quickly and kill enemies quickly. This Marauder completely takes all of that, balls it up, and flushes it down the fucking toilet. Because this motherfucker has a shield which blocks bullets. You cannot shoot this guy, no matter how far away he is, if he's running, because if he's running, he'll just dodge the bullets instantly. He's immune to the BFG, which is complete and utter horseshit. At the same time, there is a sword you get called the Crucible, which isn't a spoiler. You know, they showed it in the trailer, so don't fucking sue me, okay? But yeah, he's immune to the Crucible, which one-hits every single other demon in this game. He's the only one who is not affected by that. And the only way to kill this guy, like I said, completely contradicts everything else this game teaches you to do, is by standing in one spot at a certain distance away from him, wait for him to use this one attack out of his 4 different attacks, and then during a split-second window, you have the ability to shoot him once. And you must do this like 5 or 6 times minimum in order to kill this guy. Well, at the same time, he has ranged attacks. He summons this wolf enemy that is so annoying to deal with. Like, this motherfucker will chase you down halfway across the map faster than you can even run away from it, so that's really annoying as well. But it just completely kills the flow of combat. Like, when you see one of these guys appear, you're like freaking out because you can't kill him. There's still other shit around you at the same time. You know, like I said, ammo's scarce too. So, you know, you're freaking out if you miss a shot because then you have to break away, go find an enemy to chainsaw to get more ammo for your shotgun. At the same time, though, he summons a wolf to chase after your ass. You get hit with that right after you get out of the chainsaw animation. So now you have to find a couple enemies to go and glory kill. Then you have to walk back over to the dude, hope he doesn't summon another wolf, go back, stand there, and wait for him to use this one particular attack, and then you can maybe get a shot on him. Like, this to me is completely puzzling. Like, who the fuck approved this? I don't know. It completely kills the flow of combat, and I feel like the game would be better if they removed it or they at least nerfed him, okay? Don't make him immune to all bullet damage unless he's in this, like, split-second window. That to me is complete bullshit. It kills the flow of combat, and it's just irritating to deal with. Like, I genuinely feel like the game would be more enjoyable to play if you could disable these Marauders. But you know what? Maybe that's just my humble opinion. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually very interested to hear your thoughts on that because, you know, I despise this thing. I fucking hate it. I hated dealing with them in the campaign. You would get to the very end of like a 10-minute long arena, and one of these fuckers would appear out of nowhere. Dude, I hate it. Like, it ruined certain missions for me, and that's kind of sad to say because I love everything about this game except this one enemy type. And it's not like, you know, oh, it's just hard to kill. No, it completely contradicts everything else this game is about. So, you know, I hope it gets nerfed at least. You know, that would be great. But right now, it just kills the flow of combat. But other than that, man, I don't really think I can stress this enough. If you don't have this game, get off your ass right now. Or you probably don't even need to get off your ass because you're probably on your phone or computer right now. No shit. But go buy this game. I'm dead serious. If you like first-person shooters, buy this game. If you like action games, buy this game. If you like video games, buy this fucking game because what you're looking at here is possibly the greatest first-person shooter ever made. And first-person shooters are my personal favorite genre of video games, and I have never played a game like this that I have enjoyed so much, man. Everything about this game is fantastic, and I really can't stress that enough. id Software, they have knocked it out of the park. They took Doom 2016, which was already one of my favorite games ever made, and just made it better in every single way imaginable, which is what a video game sequel should do, and I just cannot wait to spend more time with it. I'm looking forward to going and recording gameplay footage to use in future videos, and yeah, man, man, I really just cannot recommend this game enough, and I am so glad this game came out. It was definitely worth the wait. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm just looking at my Audacity recording now, and it's like 17 minutes long. It's probably not gonna be that long because I did like kind of make some mistakes here and there that I'll have to cut out. But yeah, I didn't really know how long this video was gonna be going into it, but obviously I'm very passionate about this game, and I really just enjoyed playing through it, and I really cannot wait to spend more time with it, unlock all the secrets, and get that Unmaker weapon, which is basically a full auto shotgun version of the BFG. And if that sounds fucking awesome to you, I guarantee you it's awesome. Go look it up on YouTube. Really cool weapon, but yeah, I'm working towards unlocking that. But anyway, guys, you know, that's gonna do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on it. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on Doom Eternal in the comments section as well. And as always, I do want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video and for all the recent support. It is greatly appreciated, and overall, man, I'm just so happy this game's out, and I'm probably going to go back to playing it right now. So with that said, I will catch you guys next time.